Let's take a look at another defensive midfielder characteristic regarding intuition. This action is known as sitting in, to sit in. In order to sit in, a defensive midfielder will need to move into the defensive line and offer support to the defence. So they'll move from midfield into defence and play in this position for a short period of time. And to help us understand this example, we're going to look at Sergio Busquets and his movement against Roma in the Champions League. So the reason why defensive midfielders will sit in is normally when defences are under pressure. So it can be necessary for defensive midfielders to sit in and help out during this period of play. So sitting in is the action in which a defensive midfielder will go into the defence and help protect the team from conceding a goal. So we're going to focus on Sergio Busquets, who you can see in the centre of the screen. He is sitting in. As you can see in this particular shot, he is in the defensive line, so he's right in the centre of the defenders. And this is a position that he will take up whilst Roma are on the attack. As the ball comes back out, you can see where Busquets would normally be. This is the defensive midfielder position to sit in front of the defence. So if Busquets was not sitting in, this would be his normal position. However, it's better for the team for him to be in this defensive line so that he can protect them should anything happen inside the penalty area. So a defensive midfielder needs to show good intuition on when to sit in. Now the reason why Busquets is sitting in is because he's anticipating any crosses or passes that come into the penalty area. So he's behaving like a loose player. Any danger that he senses, he will be there to stop it. So he may be asked to mark a spare player. He may actually be asked to mark Dzeko, who he is stood next to in this case. Or he may just need to defend any spaces that appear. So when a player sits in, he will either mark a player or defend the dangerous areas. Sitting in can save teams from conceding goals, so they can prevent dangerous situations from happening. Now as the ball makes its way out wide, so Roma are going to put the cross in. And as you can see, Sergio Busquets' natural position, he's now protecting the area around the front post. He's anticipating the cross. And we've just moved him further forward here. That's where he's going to go. He can see that the cross will come into this area, so he's going to move it. Because Busquets sat in, he was able to protect the defence and deal with this danger. So sitting in is a key attribute of a defensive midfielder. So just to clarify, to sit in is to move into the defensive line and offer support to the defence. This could be for the entirety of a game, or it may just be for 10 or 15 minutes, just to relieve the pressure. So that's to sit in.